Hey, crazy friends.
Hey guys!
It's Jay and Francis from Find You Crazy. We're a family of 9 who travel full-time in our RV with 6 of our kids as we go around the country to see every national park. And today's a special day for our family because it's our anniversary.
Yay!
Today we are celebrating a milestone anniversary. It's 24 years, and that doesn't sound like a milestone, except for the fact that we are both 47, and so that means that as of today, we have been married in our life longer than we haven't been married in our life.
Yes.
So that's a pretty big deal. And so we've got Virginia, our college-age daughter, traveling with us this summer, and so she's got all the kids, and so we are going to go out and get to do some couple stuff in Acadia. So when you full-time RV, trying to figure out what to do for your anniversary is a little bit of a conundrum. For most people, what they think about when they think about celebrating anniversaries, they're going to go do something where they can spend 24/7 together and go and see something amazing and unique. That's our everyday life. We have spent 24/7 together for like the last year and a half, and we're always seeing something amazing. And so when it comes to your anniversary, we start to think about what in the world do we want to do. Honestly, we've kind of struggled over the last few days of trying to, we've thrown out some ideas and nothing really stuck. And Frances was joking, she's like, I just want to have a normal day. I'm like, I don't even know what a normal day looks like.
I don't even know what that looks like.
So after everything was said and done, we just decided to go do the things that we enjoy doing, which is hiking and seeing beautiful stuff. And so we've come back into Acadia today to do some parts of it that are less traveled. We've been here almost a week and a half, and so we've done all the major pieces, and so now we're getting over into some of the less traveled pieces, and it's pretty amazing some of the things that we're going to show that we were able to do today. So like I said, today is an important day because 24 years celebrating together, and I can promise you that 24 years ago when we said I do, that full-timing with 8 kids was never on.
Wait, we don't have 8 kids.
I'm still trying for that next baby.
Okay, anyway, moving on. Yeah, so I mean, it's an incredible opportunity that we have every day. And so to be able to spend your anniversary or any day out in the beauty of creation, exploring the incredible national park that Acadia is. I tell you, people ask me all the time what my favorite national park is, and I tell them it's a little bit like asking me which child is my favorite.
Which is easy. It's oh, never mind. Sorry.
Don't say that. But it's like asking me which child is my favorite because they're all unique and different, and I've loved them for different reasons. But I will say to you, right now, hands down, Acadia is my favorite. It combines the beauty of the crashing waves, the blue ocean, the gorgeous skies, the pine trees, the hikes, the crashing waves, the lobster and seafood. It is incredible. And so we're excited today to look at a little more of Acadia, to be able to explore and get off the beaten path a little bit. And so come along with us because it's going to be a great day.
if you love broad, flat hiking, or especially if you love biking, this national park is made for you. You can see this big, nice flat road behind us. These are called the Carriage Roads. They're called Carriage Roads because Rockefeller back in the day wanted a place that he could ride his carriages around. And so he built this amazing grid of roads and paths with all these beautiful bridges along them. And they're all broad and flat, pretty flat. And they're just amazing, easy for hiking, but really for biking. We were actually wanting to do some e-bikes today, but let me give you some advice. If you want to do that, don't wait till the day after to try to rent them because they rent out pretty fast.
Yes.
But this would be amazing on some
It
bikes
is, and
or
there is
e-bikes.
no car traffic allowed in the carriage roads. There's, I think, over 85 different miles of different carriage roads that you can go on, all of which have incredible different bridges. Today is our anniversary, so we thought we would just take a little while, and we went out to Schodic Point, but now we are going to hike some of these carriage roads, and I think we're going to see the waterfall bridge and also Hemlock Bridge. So we're going to try to catch both of those and see which ones we can find out. There's a few more along this way. So after you have finished seeing the Hemlock Bridge and the Waterfall Bridge, which are literally just a few steps apart, you really need to keep going on that. You can get down and explore in the beautiful waterfall, and there's actually a picture-perfect photo op that you can get the waterfall framed by the opening of the bridge, and you need to stop and do that. But what you can do is you can turn around and go back after you've seen the waterfall to the Headlock Bridge Trail. Headlock Brook Trail. I've tried that 3 times, so we're just going to go with that. Headlock Brook Trail.
Headlock Brook is the little stream that actually runs. That's the waterfall, and then the stream that runs under the bridge is Headlock Brook. And so the little steps that you take down from the bridge to get down to the water to take that picture, you just turn around. You're literally on that trail. So instead of walking all the way back on the carriage trail, if you just take that, it's downhill the whole way, beautiful up through the woods.
It is a little bit moderate in the sense that there is a lot of
roots and rocks.
There's a lot of roots, a lot of rocks. It is gorgeous though. So the carriage trails are very open. They have bikes on them. They're a little more heavily trafficked. But if you come down this trail, wow, it's very short. It's downhill the whole way. You have to watch your step, but you are going to love it. It is completely covered. And so
it comes back down and intersects with another part of the carriage trail. And so you're literally back on the trail. You can either take a right and go back to the parking lot or take a left and go down and see about 3/4 of a mile is one more bridge. But apparently Waterfall Bridge is the pinnacle of all bridges.
How can you get better than that?
So 24 years ago today, we were, well, right now I guess we were probably driving to Atlanta for our honeymoon. But 24 years ago today, we were saying adieu. Francis and I we met in college through some mutual friends. Francis was completely randomly ended up being the roommate of my roommate's girlfriend. And that's how we met and dated for 2.5 years before, well,
He
2 years,
broke
I
up
guess.
with me.
Well,
It's
we
true
dated
story.
we dated for 2 years, broke up for like 4 months, and then got engaged and got married 6 months later. So,
Yes.
you know, you want to be sure that you're sure.
He was convinced he was not going to get married, and so he felt like it was just the right thing to do, to just let me go free.
It was the
And
honorable thing to
it,
do. It's a gentlemanly
you
thing to
can
do,
tell
really. If
yourself
you
that.
think about it, like, you know, it really was, I think.
No.
So.
No, and it was not love at first sight at all. I actually was in a relationship when we first met and was not super impressed because he kind of was, had a little bit of
Actually got
cockiness
set up
going
on
on.
a blind date.
Yes. Of which I said, this is not a date.
Yeah, my roommate and his girlfriend, who was her roommate, were going out, and they had set her up with somebody. She'd agreed and was going, and then that guy dropped out last minute, and my roommate came and said, you have to go with us because if you don't go, my girlfriend's not going, and we're going to get stuck here. So we went over there, and she came out of her room, took one look at me, and said, you go tell him this is not a date. So our first date was not a date. But after that, I won her over with my amazing charm.
And dancing skills.
And dancing skills, yeah.
We had gone to a country line dancing fun place where all our college friends went. It was just a really good time, and we had fun together. And from that point on, I say he danced his way into my heart, and he's been dancing with me ever since. And so I'm so thankful for that not a date, because
That's
that
right.
sent us on about a 2.5-year dating journey. I was actually in Virginia working.
Yeah, we both graduated.
Yeah, we both graduated. He moved back to North Carolina with his family to work as a chemical engineer and industrial engineer, something like that. And I moved up to Virginia, where I had been a summer missionary, and I took a job at a church and was working with students and in that ministry. And he showed up on my birthday, February the 8th, in 6 inches of snow in Charlottesville, Virginia, with a ring, and asked me if I would marry him.
That's right. I asked her to marry her when we weren't even dating.
That's
right. The story.
People wondered who
correct.
I was getting engaged to, because we weren't officially dating at that time. And so we got married very quickly because he was going to seminary in August. And of course, we weren't going to be separated. And so we got married pretty quickly. My poor mom.
on February 8th and got married on June 28th.
Yes. So we got engaged on my birthday, and we wanted to get married on his birthday. But in the South, that isn't done. You get married on a Saturday instead of a Friday. And so we got married the day after his birthday, and then very quickly loaded up all of our possessions and moved to Fort Worth, Texas, where he went into the master's program at seminary. And so we quickly changed our life, moved everything. We had one U-Haul and like $500 cash in our pocket, and we set out into the great unknown. But it was just truly the most amazing journey. So really, RV travel and packing up everything and selling things and moving across the country is kind of how we started. And so we are just continuing to adventure together through all the things. We've done some pretty epic things on our anniversary. We went hang gliding one time. We've always tried to do adventurous things. And so we thought hiking and spending the day in Acadia, exploring, that's what
we would do on a normal day, so we might as well go do it together.
Absolutely.
So if you haven't liked our channel yet, subscribed to our channel yet, we would love for you to do that. Subscribe. You can follow all of our crazy adventures together for 24 more years, maybe.
We hope more.
If you haven't, you can check out some of our other videos by clicking on that link right down there. And until next time, guys, go out and have some crazy fun with your crazy family. Happy anniversary.